welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here today with Charlotte Posner.
Hello.
Who is a fabulous artist, to ask her some questions about how she got into the industry, how she's made it as a successful female artist, and where she gets the inspiration and the quirkiness for her pieces from.
Cool, so welcome to my studio. When I graduated, we came straight here, and I've been here ever since. And the place changes around all the time, so when I have shows or different pieces come in and out, and it's a really cool hub to be around. It's really inspiring as well, with the area being near Shoreditch. It's really cool.
Your art moves quite a bit from like traditional to more out of the box pieces. Tell us about your staple art now. So now you're doing the pot girls.
So I trained quite traditionally, and then I needed to do something more commercial. So I was thinking, what can I do? So I put on Facebook my first ever pop jar that I was doing illustrations of fashion illustrations, and I thought I'd make them into ice cream cones. So these are like cutouts of them, like these. So I thought I'd make like little girls into ice cream. And I put it up online, and I had such an incredible response. Everyone was like, wow, I got the most likes I've ever had on social media. And then I decided to do another one, and I got commissioned to do condiments. Then it went on to all different things. It just developed and developed, and then I started tweeting the big brands. So I started tweeting Magnum and Walls and Cadbury's, and then brands started coming to me, and they were retweeting my work and sending me things. It just went from there.
And it's so incredible actually how that's a real big example about the power of social media nowadays,
100%.
and how you've really kind of reached out to brands through that, and they've been able to immediately visually see what you do.
Definitely, like the response, you can get right into where you want to be. Everything and anything is accessible, it's all there. You just need to tap into it and reach to it.
Was there anything that originally sparked you to make the pot girl?
Literally I just did ice cream girls to start with, and then continuing on from there, I loved painting women because, you know, as a woman, you're always being looked at as a person, and with the artwork, you're always looking at it as well. So if you're walking down the street, you're visually being seen as a woman, and you're always aware of yourself.
Yeah.
So there's quite a big symbolism inside of that, and just using pop culture as well, so using things around us.
And then you're always having to feed new inspiration and things. Are you getting targeted by a lot of brands now? Are you doing quite a bit of commissioned work? Like, what exciting projects have you got going on?
So brands do commission me. My last one I did was actually Warner Music Production, so I just got signed with, which is really cool.
Wow, congratulations.
So I've just done one for them on Grateful Dead. It's a huge band in America, you probably know them. Yeah. Things crop up in art though. It's not a one-way path. I don't have a 9-to-5 job, same as you, I guess. And things come into your life, and it's like, wow, I'll work on this, and you can pick and choose now what you want to do.
I think that's really great with you, because you set such an example of how you can come out of art school and actually you were very conventional, but just breaking out that box a little bit and being a bit more diverse, you've really enabled to kind of like capture different sorts of markets, and you're like, you know, really hyped with social media and things, and your art is still very true to you, but at the same time you're reaching what the consumers want nowadays, and what, you know, something very different.
When I graduated, for many years I didn't do such commercial work. It wasn't reaching the mainstream of people, and I've had to really think about the audience as well as doing my own work and collaborating them together. You know, you get here after art school, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, what am I going to paint? How am I going to sell it? How am I going to make money?
Yeah, it's scary.
What am I going to do?
For people out there, it's very daunting.
It is. You just have to really go for it and just find your way as well. One thing I'd say, like a bit of advice, don't get a full-time proper job if you can, because a lot of my friends that have done it's been sucked away from the creativity. If you can have a part-time job and continue your practice, even at like one day a week, or if you've got a full-time job and you have to, fine, but keep one day for you and do your thing. Don't let that go if you really, really want to do it.
Aside from art, is there anything that kind of you really care
about? Yeah, I'm a complete optimist. Like, I'm always about believe in what you do and do it well, and cut negativity out of your life. If you've got negative people in your life as well, like completely cut them out. We actually spoke about
yeah,
that the
we
other
spoke
day,
about
didn't
this.
we?
It's so true.
Yeah.
You've got to be a hairdryer, not a hoover, and surround
Yeah.
yourself with them as well.
Yeah.
Because negative people zap the energy
Yeah.
out of you.
And sometimes you get caught up in your own bubble and world, but it's not actually you. And if you just take a step back and really think about what you want and who you want to be, like you can really make a change, like always change and grow as well.
Yeah.
Like, but if you change and adapt to your world, your surroundings, even country or like places and people, you learn so much.
Because failure should be talked about more, because it's not failure, it's learning from life's lessons. You don't have to stay in the same place. And also think about change should be allowed, because people say we are defined by the 5 people we spend the most time with. And this changes throughout life. And I know for myself, I have to recognize and check with who they are at the time, because they do transitions.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for watching. This is the amazing Charlotte Posner, and you can check out her links below and subscribe to my channel, give us a like and share.
Thank you.